That's a bigger one. Yeah. Got another now, see this change of bait. So you wouldn't believe the amount of mileage I've done today travelling, trying to catch a wrasse. And I've ended back up on a local shore mark. So we're going to give it a go here. There's a reasonable depth to it. But I think the cold temperatures overnight really screwed things up. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to start off with this little creature bait. I've got a future video coming out next week or so. If I catch on this in a different colour. Little paddle tail flat goby it's called. Weird looking thing, looks like a sea lice to me, but it's caught me 2 fish already. Just not this colour. Oh, fling it out there. Let it sink on a slack line. Feed it some line, it's going straight down. It's got a decent depth of water here. So there's no need to have my rod tip right up there. And we're just hoping that the wrasse here will bite. And I'm going to keep it low. Oh, snagged already there in some kelp. Pull to the side. Where I've been previously, I've travelled quite some distance, nearly down to Plymouth. The water's gin clear and there's hardly any sign of life at all I saw were a few mullet. No bait fish, no small fish. I did see a couple of gobies in a rock pool, I lie, but that's about it. I didn't have the HRF gear with me, so I wasn't able to fish for them. Very choppy here today. I don't know why that is. Little cast fan cast around. Let's point it down. So I'm just pulling it along the bottom almost. Every so often I'll hop it, so that allows the weight to separate from the bait. As the weight sinks, it sinks faster than the bait, so it leaves the bait trailing behind and settling down nicely. And then I go give it a little twitch and its tail goes and it buzzes. That was a bite then, I think. I just had a first tap. Not much of a bite, but I think, unless the lead rolled off something, I think I just had some sort of inquiry. Felt like a very small fish. I've got my pot of highlighter just in case they do turn out to be finicky. Yeah, that's a bite, definitely. Yeah, that was a good thump then. And again, here we go. Go on, have it, have it. Crikey, all that distance for nothing, and then I missed it anyway. Right, a tentative bite's like I was getting the other day. But it's a bite. Look, you can see where it's smashed it up. It didn't feel the hook or anything, so it's all good. Thread the bait back up and we're going to hotspot that hook point because it's a bite, it's a stun. I don't think it's a big fish. But where I've been today, I would have expected to catch, it's my premier wrasse mark, and I would have expected to catch lots of fish, so a bite is exciting to me. Right, so if you haven't seen it yet, it's my luminous scent fluorescent dye scent that I make. I'll put some on the underbelly as well, in the area I want them to strike, and it's just going to focus their eyes on that area where the hook point is, and hopefully that's fluorescent. It will show up in the water, they'll see that, focus their eyes on it, bang. That's what worked the other day. So I think I need to fish deeper water at the minute, deeper water close in. Right, I think we go for a blue shad bait. Oh, I'll do this without dropping everything in the drink. Let's see, I've got lots of lovely wrasse lures in here. Loads of Roonies, Neds and bobtails and Z-Man and my favourite stick baits. I think we need some of a bit of action. Get it noticed rather than a stick bait today. The wrasse might not agree. Right, so Texas rigging. Down through the head, you want to go about this sort of distance. This is your bait keeper section. Out through the belly. Twist the lure around and up over the bait keeper section. Mark on your lure where you're going to go through. You can see it's missing a rib already because I've used it already today in a different venue. And pop it through. Then you want to expose it by pulling the plastic towards the eye and dropping over the hook point. And there's your lure ready to go. Now, let's hot spot it as well, as soon as the bites are tentative. And it's a small fish, so low by there, and here, and there. Wipe it off the area I don't want. If you haven't seen my video, and this works, because I've done a video that where it does. I've also done a video of how to make that scent marker. Certainly doesn't put fish off, because I caught fish yesterday doing it. Alright, let's see if we can't fool it with a different bait. That's the plan there. So let's sink the free rig. So that bait should be just sinking down now. And then tighten up, nice and slow. And then with a shad, you're going to rip it. You don't want to rip it up too much. If you do, you want to just, same as that Gobby really we've just been using. But you don't want it to come too high off the deck. If you've got braid on, the amount of distance you move your rod tip is how far that lure will move. Oh, there's a stump. Yeah. Oh, missed it. Yeah, you see what I mean? It works, doesn't it? That's a good fish. Bugger. I think we missed that one. Whew. That was a good fish on a blue bait. Now, these lures are made by a company called Meredith. I get them off AliExpress, but if you want to get them in this country, Street Fishing for London sells them. That was a cracking thump, wasn't it? That was a proper bite, and the rod went over and he'd come off. I have to check the hook point, but there you go. Little shad bait got me a proper bite, my first proper bite of the day. I think we missed it with that fish though. He felt the hook. Maybe he didn't. Oh, bugger. You see how a change of bait through the same area, through that fish. I mean, that was a bite and a half. Oh, we got a fish. Didn't even know I had that one on the end, but we got one. Yes. All right, let's get the fish in close. There we are. Don't even think he knew he was on the end. He's not a big fish, is he? But that dye probably helped us get that. Put it up towards you. Just a little guy. But I caught a wrasse. Brilliant. Blue shad. Thought the blue was going to work. Right. This is where I've got this hooking mat for. So, put the rod in there a minute. Leave the fish in the net. Up above the rocks. And I'm going to get this coram snapper and hooking mat out. Put this little beauty, little beauty. Now, I'll show you. There, the hook just came out. There you go. What a little, stunning little wrasse. Lovely little fellow. I've been to the wrasse mecca today and I haven't caught anything, and I've come here locally and I've caught a little wrasse. He's about £1, but who cares? He's a little beauty, isn't he? Alright, let's put him back. Alright, so that's 2 small fish we've caught now the last few days on this, with this dye on. And that fish didn't even know we had it on the end. Let's see if the big boy will come out to play. So the bait we were using before was pumpkin and orange, which is normally a great combo. But we changed to this blue bait. And wow, straight away, what a difference. We had a thumping bite, really aggressive bite, which we hooked and he unshipped. And then we had this bite that we didn't even know we had the fish on the end. So changing lure, changing colour can make a difference. Not always. If they're not up for it, they're not up for it, but it certainly did on this occasion. Just wish we hadn't missed that first bite, because that was a good fish. So they like something with vibration. Right, shads. Let's go with dark lure. Right. Right, I'm going with a max catch curly tail worm here now, curly tail grub even. Let's get it the right way around, which is that way. Doesn't matter, it'll work either way. Through the head, out through the head. He's one I've kept under wraps for a while because they are quite good. Skinny, not too big a profile, but tail done enough send fish crazy. And they got that smell that all these max catch lures have that make them so good. Right, and on the sinking or the drag, that tail just flattens out and ripples. Come on. There's something different again, eh? They won't have seen. Might just interest them enough and throw them off their guard to have a go. Spooky fish. I put a bait through there quite a few times now and I've caught one fish. And I can put fish on their on the edge. Or on edge even. So changing the bait can have the desired effect. There, bite straight away. See what I mean? We've had one fish already. Go on, have it. Didn't feel a big fish. But we had a bite straight away and it's... Oh! What happened there? Cut me off. Ah! That's 3 fish I should have had on the bank. Cut me off on a rock. Blimey. Well, there you go. I changed baits. Boom. Alright, favourite stick bait now. Perfect cast. Here we go then. See if they can't resist that. Them send that bait, and that's my best bait. So let's see what happens. This don't get a bite, it ain't happening. Come on. Yeah, look, I had a flipping bite there, look at that. He's a thump, but he's still there, but it's not a big fish. Go on, yeah, go on. Change of bait. Little fish again. A lot of little fish. But I got 2. He looks about the same size as the other one. A bit darker, I think. Colouring. Unbelievable. Let's get him in the net. There we go. 2 little fish. Pretty much a carbon copy of the other one, which very often they are. I don't think it's the same fish. I'll review it on the footage, but I knew it was a small one by the way it bit, but it had to have it, didn't it? They have to have those impact baits, stick baits. Right, put them down there. Baits come out already. That's how well hooked he wasn't. There we go. Beautiful little bottom wrasse. The eyes watching me. Smells very fishy, that one. Anyway, we had another one. They're only small. I think I hooked the big one. Lost him, but let's put this one back. Quite dark here. I think I even want to be honest, but let him rest. Get his ring back. Yeah, he's ready to go. I feel him trying to go a bomb, and then there he is, little guy. So we got 2 now. Put it on my max catch sexy impact copy. My favourite baits. Change the baits, bang. Only a small one though. Let's see if we can't tempt the bigger one now. Alright, good line again. I was about to go. Come on, you devils. We want the big one that I hooked earlier that really smacked it. There. That's a bigger one. Yeah. Got another now. See this change of bait. This is slightly bigger, I think. Oh, and he's come off! That was the video making fish. That would have spooked them. Come on! Very infuriating today.